What? What? Hello, hello. I like woke up like 10 minutes ago and I'm tired. I'm tired. I just woke up. I went to sleep at 3 a.m. I was watching season 3 of Dr. Stone and then I didn't go to sleep until 3 a.m. Listen, that show is good, okay? Hot take one, or EP. I'm tired. I'm tired as hell, yeah. Watching Peak, hell yeah, it's so good. I watched season 3 last night. I watched all of it because I just kind of went through it all. I will say, season 3 had probably the weakest villain in terms of like how interesting they were. But like the whole season was good itself, so I don't really care. Later than me, although my reason for staying up to 2 was playing Blade Ball. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, I was up till like 3 in the morning because I just really wanted to get that show finished. It's so good. Like, I can't stress it enough. A stone became a doctor. In what field did they specialize? Okay, I can give you the plot summary of Dr. Stone right here, right now. Because I might as well talk about it. So, Dr. Stone is basically about kind of like the world. The Dr. Stone is soap, basically, technically. Yeah, the Dr. Stone isn't even the character. It's what he calls soap in the show. But like, basically, this really smart guy goes like, kind of has to re-jumpstart humanity and stuff because some cataclysmic event later, and now the whole world is basically back to like prehistoric times. And now he just kind of has to like, now he has to yeah, like save the world and figure out how to like not to make everybody not stone anymore. It's a show a lot about science. Does he fight with vicious fire-snatching cavemen? I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not gonna go into what Dr. Stone is about, more than just the basic plot summary. Because if you want more, then you have to watch it. You might actually enjoy this show. Yeah, you might like it, Gregory. It's very scientific. Senku, the protagonist, is really, really smart. And it goes all into like the scientific processes of the stuff that they do in the show. Like, they actually take the time to explain everything. It's really good. So, yes, but we aren't here to do anime discussions, of course, even though we are, technically. This is just chatting. I can say what the fuck I want. What is it? So, today, my whole idea was, like, why don't you tell me your opinions that you believe are uncommon, like your unpopular opinions, that even if, and then I will basically just rate them. Like, I will rate how unpopular your opinion is. I will make a vote after we discuss what your opinion was, for if you agree or if you don't agree, and if the majority agrees, then then I'll just call it not unpopular. And we'll see how unpopular these opinions are, if it's like an agree or disagree kind of thing. That sound good to everybody? If so, then I can get started right now. If the take is cold, 5-day timeout. I would have no chat if I did that. I would have no chat if I did that. Oh my god. Maybe. Maybe at a later date I'll think about something like that. Wait, hold on. What's the short? Hey Nat, since you're here. Okay, I can put timeouts for like really short periods of time. I could do it. Okay. If your take is considered like cold, you can get the 10-second timeout. Only 10 seconds. So that's like as little as it goes. So that it's like you get banished for like 10 seconds. That's it. That's not even that's crazy. Not even crazy. That's very tiny. I'd say. Yeah, 10 seconds is what I'm thinking. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can timeouts stack? I won't stack them. I think I'll do it once. I'll do it a once over. If you have one cold take, you'll get hit with it once. But in fact, no, we won't stack them anyway. We'll just, if you go out for 10 seconds, you go out for 10 seconds. But I won't do it too often. Okay, you have to like. Here's the deal. In fact, to get timed out, I think your vote, your opinion, has to be so bad that like nobody agrees. It has to be so cold that literally like majority agrees with you. Like a lot of the majority. It can't be like a little bit over where it's like it has to be so cold that like people like the one side is considerably outweighing the other. I think that's a fair one. You're acting like 10-second time is a death sentence? I don't have Nat, I want people to talk to. I can't, I'm not good enough to be by myself for 10 seconds. I would lose all of my like 7 viewers. It's 10 seconds. You know what? Fine, fuck it. We just did it. Nat, I'm gonna time you up for 24 hours next time. It takes more than 10 seconds to type a message? Oh. So fun fact of me, I have a shitty conception of time. Oh my gosh. You could choose to be silent regardless of my wishes. Okay, you know what? I was trying to be nice, okay? I was trying to be nice so you wouldn't get timed out all the time. Because I think, you know what? Speaking of getting timed out, can we all... Let me just talk about this one. Yeah, select question. Let's just talk about this one really fast. Gregory, what the fuck is wrong with you? Explain. Break this down. How do you eat food without spices? 20 per hour. I'll take. Give him death. Give him the 5-day timeout. How? Explain. I really need you to explain yourself. Spices taste awful and reduce the quality of a meal? Huh? Spices, but like, what kind of spices do you have? What kind of meals are you having where spices aren't involved? None, ideally? That's crazy. That's actually insane. What the hell? I can't believe it. Is there any, like, debate on on a take like this one? Because that's crazy. I don't, like... I am so confused. I don't know how spices make foods taste worse. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying my best. Because they always add to it, right? Like, they always, like, improve the quality of a meal. Technically, if we're timing out cold takes, we can't time him out for this one. Yeah, no, we can't. He doesn't get timed out for this one because this is the hottest take I've ever seen. Seasoning is unnecessary and distracts from the marginally better taste of the actual important ingredients. What are the important ingredients if you're not like seasoning your food? Because when you season your food, you're also like putting it into the cooking process too, right? Like you're seasoning, like when you season like your steak or something, people like season it before they like cook it, so it like kind of sears into it. So, what would you just eat like if you're like to cook like chicken? Would you like take like chicken and then like just cook it plain? The vegetables, the meat, and other bits which contain significant amounts of nutrition? Huh? Oh my god. I don't understand that one. But I can understand if it's over salted or something, but a small amount of salt or something should bring out the flavor more. Yeah, those are the important ingredients. But like unseasoned meat usually just tastes like bad, at least from my experience. Like unseasoned chicken and stuff, like it tastes awful. I can't imagine eating meat without seasoning. Same, actually. I can understand not eating vegetables without seasoning, right? But like, meat without seasoning is just the most bland thing. It's so boring. I can't understand that one for the life of me. No, it tastes lovely. You lot are all spoiled by modern conveniences. But like, but like spices aren't a modern convenience though. Spices, like the Silk Road was all about spices, right? Gregory returned to monkey too hard. Yeah, that's like way far back for no spices. I don't think there's ever a time where we didn't use something. True, salt is just rock. I mean, yeah, spices have been around for like so long. I think we take a vote on this one. This one we need a vote on this one. I need to. Oh right, I forgot I can switch off. We need a vote on this one. Here you go. Vote posted. I forgot to say. I forgot to write hot or cold in them. But yeah, yes is hot, no is cold. The cavemen had not but fire for cooking, and they were healthier and happier than we are. Well, it's also because the cavemen like had less brain power, I think. Like they like we are like we know a lot more, you know? Or that poll makes no sense. Listen, okay, I'm tired. Blame it on that. Yes, you choose mid. Oh my gosh. Probably should be more of a good or bad take. True. I don't know. I made this really fast, but I think that's that's the most one-sided it could have gotten. Yeah, no, you did it. It's probably gonna be the hottest take all day. No, our brains have not actually developed much over the past few thousand years, but our knowledge of stuff has, though. Like, we've grown, like, better brains. Because we learn more. Cavemen also had famously short lifespans. Coincidence? I think not true. Poll should be popular or unpopular. That would be easier to understand. Yeah, I was... That's on me. I didn't think about it. Okay. Let's just I'll fix it for the next one, because I got a little bit forgetty about how this goes. You'll handle polls moving forward, don't worry. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Next one is Coca-Cola is gross. I don't think this is a hot take. I think it's not. I could see it. I could understand the hate for it. I'm not the biggest like. Yeah, I'm not the biggest like cola drinker. I usually just drink water or like carbonated water. I like I like the carbonation, but I can of like drinks. So like I like that part. But like yeah, Coca-Cola, I can. Coca-Cola and Pepsi taste the same, but you still prefer Pepsi. Yeah, they're very similar. I think the what is it? I forgot what they use for the coloring in cola. It like yeah, that coloring that they use in cola kind of messes with the flavor. I can understand it. It feels like it's kind of eating. It's kind of like I don't know. It feels like it feels weak, and it can feel weird if you haven't had it in a long time. Like so, I can understand it. I think the steak is very cold, actually. You'll time yourself out if you have to. I'll time you out if I have to. Okay. I think are we all in agreement that this is just like, this is an easy agree. This one just... Wait, you can't time yourself out? I can time you out, though. Take too cold, get sent to the freezer. Exactly. We don't even need to vote on this one. Banished. I just realized the wait, I guess the chat on screen will make more sense than the chat in the actual in the like afterward. Oh, 7, the take was too bad. It was too cold. And already back. You will be forever remembered for your 10-second timeout. I almost accidentally put the next question in timeout. What are we thinking about this one, huh? Light mode is a viable option for all apps. I don't understand it personally because it's not too cold. This is kind of a like in the middle take, I think, because some people think light mode is like the devil. Other people don't really care. I'm kind of in the band that doesn't really care too much about light mode. It's not like I'll never use it. I think it hurts my eyes. It hurts my brain. I'll never turn it on ever. But like, yeah, it's not anything crazy, right? It's pretty by the books. It's very simple. But like, in the sense of like dark mode is like I use dark mode, but I won't. It's not like not using spices, right? Like that's at a whole standard. People who are diehard dark mode just overreact and skew that line. Yeah, that's kind of how it is with a lot of things, right? You go on Twitter for one day, and then you're confused how people think about things, actually. You made the mistake of opening Twitter. You could accept this opinion if it were not for the qualifier that not all applications have a light mode, and thus this is simply incorrect. Well, I think it says a viable option for all apps. So like, if there's an option to turn it on, then I think it still makes sense. I think, at least in my mind, it does. I think we'll vote on this one because this one seems a little bit tied. This one definitely seems votable. Wait, isn't it usually dark mode that apps lack? Yeah, a lot of apps usually light mode, not dark mode. Yeah, this one's probably gonna be very split, I have a feeling. Because it's not that crazy of a take. But like, it's not too... Like, it's crazy enough to kind of be in the middle. It felt like a room temperature take. It's very room temperature, I think. It's very right down the middle. Because, like, there are, like, dark mode defenders who will, like, go out of their way to explain why light mode sucks. But there's also light mode defenders who will go out of the way to explain why dark mode sucks, right? But it's just that one outnumbers the other. But it's still in the middle enough. Oh, huh. That's actually... The vote is actually surprising me. Because, hot is kind of outweighing it pretty heavily with 67% of the vote. this is an I guess, according to the poll, this isn't as, like, room temperature as I thought. Or maybe, no, it's getting closer. Yeah, it's getting closer. I think, yeah, no, this one's definitely, at this point, this is room temperature, right? Like, this is where I kind of expected it to end up. Yeah, this is definitely a room temperature take, right? It's nothing crazy. It's nothing, like, world-changing. It's a very simple, like, take, I'd say. You converted your friend's sister to a dark mode user once? I mean, yeah, it's a room temperature take, Brave. Don't worry about it. You get to live without the horrid 10-second timeout. And if the take is really bad, I'll take it in my own hands. Okay, I'll end the poll there. Some people would hate you for it, but you're not alone for this. Yeah, it's kind of like it's just very room temperature. There's one that I'm gonna go, well, I'm not gonna go roundabout, I'm just gonna go straight to it. What's our takes on this one? What are we thinking? What's the opinion on pineapple pizza is the best? No, pineapple is disgusting. Just pineapple in general? Like, do you think, like, pineapple just... The like, vegetable... The fruit, just pineapple? I abhor pineapples. What's wrong with pineapples? They kind of like... I think that might be the hottest take. Above the pineapple on pizza thing. Not the best, but pineapple on pizza isn't horrible. Yeah, it's okay, I think, right? What is right with pineapple? I mean, I guess just like flavor, right? It's also really good to have after you eat like a meal, because of it's like, you know, it's like a citrus fruit. I think the acidic property of it helps kind of like get it down, get it down better. Not the best, but pineapple pizza isn't horrible. I completely agree. It's not horrible. It's all right. It's not that crazy of a take. Saying it being on pizza is one thing, but saying it's the best type of pizza is a sin. Okay, I can understand that. What do we think is the best? Well, what's like the best kind of pizza according to everybody? For me, I like... you don't like pizza in general? Honestly, I can understand that. I mean, I guess, well, which part of it? That actually might... If you submit you don't like pizza in general as a hot take, you'll probably get the timeout of, the timeout of a hot... wait, no, you wouldn't. You would avoid a timeout of a... because you'd have a hot take. Sausage plus pepperoni, I can understand that one. Yeah, I've had that before. It's very good, I think, when they do it right. And then again, that's what a lot of food is. Mushroom pizza is ideal. I don't like mushrooms, actually. Is that a hot take? I don't like mushrooms. I think they're just bland. They're like bad. I don't know. I don't hate them. I don't hate mushrooms, but like I don't like them. I think, like, hot, unpopular. Oh, it's 50-50 split right down the middle. I didn't expect that one. You know, this might actually, according to the vote, this one seems to be a very middle-of-the-line take. Oh, no, it's going to cold popular. You're with me, except you hate mushrooms. Mushrooms are, yeah, they're just okay. Like, they have to be done specifically. Greg, you may have taken too many mushrooms with that opinion. The only part of the pizza you like is the crust. You can smell the time. Well, well, actually, that might be, here's the thing, if that is cold, if that's a cold opinion, right, like a popular opinion, sorry, no, sorry, not cold, if that's like a hot, unpopular opinion, you don't get timed out. You only get timed out if you make an opinion that is cold and popular, because then that means that you've lied live on stream and said that your opinion is unpopular when it is in fact just very average, middle of the line even. I gotta take a look at all my questions coming in. Also, yes, you can submit questions if you're unaware how to. I don't. I had to just check my own to try and think if I remember it correctly. I just gotta check. You have to understand. Yes. Okay. So, once this vote ends, I think you can send your opinions and such. But yeah, I believe that this isn't that crazy of a take. It's very middle of the line, and I think this is about where the vote would end. You can't submit while the poll is running. I see. And then I'm gonna close that one out. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give it just a second before the next one, so that more people can submit. But, like, I don't think any take is going to ever surpass. Actually, you can submit, during the poll. You didn't dismiss the poll first? Okay. Oh, okay. That's good to know. You meaning the chatter? Yeah. Yeah, but you can't get the poll back? I mean, yeah. Also meaning chatter, yeah. I think, overall, we have some pretty, I'm taking a look over these ones, and I see one that's blatantly wrong. Gregory, Gregory. What the fuck are you... What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Gregory, why are you doing this? No, we need to talk about this right now. I'll go back to the question that I just missed. I need to talk about this one. Gregory, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on, Gregory? Explain yourself right now. How do you eat food? How do you, like, eat anything? I like to eat my toast black and my meat so well done it's nearly burned. Gregory, do you like eating charcoal? Yeah, the charcoal diet, literally. You would say Gregory is a well-done person, but he doesn't like steak? Oh my god, that's actually crazy. I'd have never seen a take more. I thought that we were done with it, but apparently I was wrong. The takes keep getting crazier. Do you eat with your mouth? Generally, I've considered trivial consumption, but it seems God damn it. The only food I'll tolerate being burnt is popcorn, and that's only a slightly burnt, but black toast, yeah, like... How do you eat? Like, how do you explain this? Gregory's coming with the burning lava takes. Yeah, just like the food. The unseasoned charcoal. I can see why you don't like seasoning, Gregory. Because the seasoning just gets destroyed when you char your food. It explains it. This is why you don't like seasoning. Because you, like, just, like, destroy your food when you eat it. Gregory's always just lived with awful cooks. You need to get a good cook. You need to get a good cook. I like to be certain that my food has finished cooking before you eat it. But, like, there's so many better ways to, like, it's finished it's finished being cooked long before it burns. Gregory just does the awful cooks. It explains everything. Is this true, Gregory? Actually, no. I don't even need to ask it. No, the question is, Gregory. This is the nail in the coffin. Is this food that you eat like this because somebody else kind of, like, you had it from somebody else, or is this food that you make yourself? Like, if you buy meat, like, you personally take it home and then char it. Like, is that, like, when you became a fan of charred food, when you personally yourself charred it? Or was it something else? The question is, do you know how you've been Scott? Burnt toast is kind of good, not gonna lie. I like my toast super light. No, you personally cook in that manner, and it did not occur on accident? Oh my god. You scare me. You actually terrify me. I have never been more scared of another human being. What the hell? That is insane. Does Cricket go to the butchers at the butchery and ask them to burn it to a crisp? Your caretaker as a child was quite skilled by conventional standards, so then you just, like, chose this then. Oh my god. That's crazy. You scare me so much with that one. Yeah, no, do you, like, how do you pick? I guess it doesn't matter if you're trying to pick, like, a cut of meat. It doesn't matter, right? You go to, like, a butchery and ask for, like, a cut of meat. You don't need to do that. Because it doesn't matter. You're just gonna burn it. Gregory, who hurt you? Those who put spices on your food? I'm losing words to describe this. This is insane. I thought there would be, I knew there would be, like, hot takes, but this is so hot. It's so crazily hot. It's on fire, like the food. It's actively charring. A spiceless, charred take. I believe that means I'm winning. You are winning, and it's so sad. You want to put in a hot take, but it's actually normal to some? Well, I'm curious then. If you put it, feel free to put in any hot takes you have. I can select all of them that I wish and please. The more the merrier. We can't time them out for this. No, we can't. That's the sad part. We can't. Yeah, your opinion has to be like very popular to get timed out. But there's no, like, denying this is as unpopular as it gets. I'm scared of you now, actually, at this point. No wonder you have poor taste in hairlines and other things. I forgot other things I called you up for. Poor taste in hairlines is one thing I remember. Because you have spiceless food. How could you? You can't deny him his punishment. Some people like burnt food. I suppose that's true. Oh my god. We don't even need to poll this. We don't even need to. This is just another non-pollable one. That take is so hot that it is on fire, actually. Like, I'm astonished. Well, this one isn't a hot take, Bloom. This one isn't even a take at all. This is just true. This is just a fact. Bloom sent a message saying that that Gregory does not like spices / seasonings, which is just a fact. That's as cold as it gets. Did you send this to Did you send this to, hopefully, what? Like, what, did you send this to get timed out? It's too cold. My bad, I didn't know that we covered that already. Yeah, no, we already covered that. That was the first thing we covered, because Gregory sent it immediately, and I was, like, blown away. I didn't think we would get that crazy that fast. One slab of meat, please. What kind? Do I care? Do I care? I will burn it anyways. It's lit. That's how you imagine it going to. It's so hot it vaporizes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Select this question. A question that I can't weigh in on because I've never seen it. One Piece is mid. Lukewarm take today, feel for real. I think that's probably a lukewarm take. I think my reason for not watching it and like not even touching it is because it's too long. Over 1,000 episodes. I'm not even dipping my feet in the water. I mean, I did, but I'm not doing it again. I watched the first 4 episodes. Okay, that counts for something. Other than that, I have not touched One Piece. It's too long. Length too long. I mean, like, yeah. You've touched it and turned. You've touched it and turned around because it's too long. Literally, that's how I feel. It's just far too long. One Piece is in the category of probably good, but the people who like it are annoying and try to push it onto you endlessly. So I steer clear out. So you steer clear out of spite. Stay away clear out of spite. Yeah. You say I just like could not read that sentence for the life of me. Oh my god. I thought I was getting better at this. I'm just getting worse. But yeah, I think it's also the fact that it's so long. It's easy. I feel like it's easier for JoJo fans, who are also the exact same way, to convince people to watch JoJo. Like, it's easier for them to convince somebody to watch JoJo than it is for a One Piece fan to convince somebody to watch One Piece. Because I think that's the whole thing, right? Like, they're both the same fandoms, I think. They both really want you to watch what they watch. Personally, I'm caught up and I love it. I mean, yeah, I think it's fine if you, again, a lot of the people, like, I guess with me, I can't really weigh in on this. I've never actually seen it, right? Like, I've never actually seen more than the first 4 episodes because, again, it's just too long. And it also has apparently horrible pacing, too. So that kind of, like, sets it for me where I'm like, I can't really watch this because if the pacing is bad, then like I'm gonna get bored and then stop watching. That's why okay, here's my maybe hot take. That's why I stopped watching AOT in season 2. The pacing was so abhorrent that I just got bored and never picked it up again. That's my hot take for the day. Maybe, I don't know, it's probably lukewarm. That Never seen AOT? When you say poor pacing, what do I mean? What I mean is how the story, like, when they're like animating it or going about it, how they go about each thing. What is it? How they go about like each scene and stuff. Like, for example, if like what leads into one another, like what scene leads into the next scene. I think pretty much that kind of thing. I can't describe it very well. Somebody better at using their words, save me. In fact, internet, save me. I'm gonna look it up right now, so I can give you the textbook definition. Pacing in anime refers to how fast the story and its events progress through the episodes. Fast pacing means a relatively complex series of events that were explained and presented in a relatively short amount of time, while slow pacing means that the relatively unimportant scenes, and no matter how, so, like, relatively unimportant scenes kind of go on for longer for slow pacing, fast pacing, but bad pacing is when they kind of don't know how to balance the two. Well, that's the thing. It never really balances the two. Like, the one thing is, there was a scene in it that was like a high action scene, and then it cuts out to a slow scene, like in the middle of it, kind of, in season 2, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm done now. That kind of thing, like, annoys me, because, like, I can understand skipping away for, like, plot reasons, right? But, like, If it's the whole rest of the episode, and you just have to accept that whatever scene you just left on. Oh, so leveling the same thing, and I hated it. Yeah, that's a thing that like it's made me stop watching, cause I hate it when they like are like about to do something like they're about to show like a climax of a scene, and then they just like say like, okay, but here's what happened like 10 years prior to this scene, and they take the rest of the episode to explain that, and the rest of them, like, they explain it in the next episode a bit too, and you just want to get back to the thing you were actually invested in, because it takes you out of the story. It makes you not really care as much. But what do we think about this take? The One Piece's mid take. This is why I also think if One Piece has pacing like that, I can understand why people want to fix it. Oh my god, I'm talking so fast. Okay. Oh, like Demon Slayer, whenever they slay a demon, whenever they kill a demon, oh, why? Do they just, like it's the climax, and they're, like, doing it, and then, like, just do a whole different song and dance afterward, even though, like, it should just be they did it, like, we get to finish it and watch the full thing of them succeeding, but then, or do they just, like, cut it out and go, like, okay, but just before they win, let's go back in time and explain something, and just take the rest of the episode to do that. Get to the point where near the end of solo leveling, I'd cut out it cut out of an action scene, and I was just genuinely surprised that they went back to it later in the episode. Damn, that is really sad. Why would they? I don't get that kind of thing. I don't know. Cold unpopular, 3 votes, all saying cold unpopular. Cold popular, sorry. Cold. I think, yeah, this might be a popular take. I forgot who made this take. Fox, you're the only person getting timed out today, it seems. Yeah, they make a whole flashback on why the demon isn't really evil when they're dying, even though they're clearly evil in the season. Damn. That's so that stuff's really annoying, cause it's unneeded development on a character, like on like a character that doesn't really need it. That's sad. From quite a literal standpoint, that sort of change can be quite powerful. It helps to juxtapose the action of action with more passive scenes. I can understand that, but only when it's done tastefully. Like, when it is done, like, for example, they do it in Refrain a couple of times, but when they do it, they explain something, but the thing is, the thing you wanted, yeah, not literally, not literal. Oh, well, yeah. It's about execution. In Refrain, when they cut out from something to go to a flashback, what they were actually interested in originally, already, and they're both connected either way, but what you're actually interested in literally gets finished. Oh. I'm so fucking bad at reading. I'll read a book without pictures one day. I'm about to go in a full long speech about whatever the fuck I was gonna say, but god damn it. Yeah, but then there's a better way to do it, just like resolve the action, then flashback. It's so jarring when in the middle of the action, and it edges you for 5 hours. Yeah, when it lasts way too long, you will force me to read a novel. You can't make me. You can't make me read books. Question: I realize I had multiple hot takes. Send as many as you wish. I will rate all of them, and you could be just like Fox, who sent 2 and is getting timed out again for another cold take. Any final words for your 10-second timeout? Never mind. Ha. Oh, 7's dead immediately. Dead for 10 seconds. It's so sad. Let's take a look at these questions, shall we? Okay. Snails taste good. I've never had snails before. I can't weigh in on this one. I have to step back and just let everybody else mediate. France. The snails are friend, not food. I mean, I've never actually had snail before. So, snails taste lovely. France. Is this a France take? Not hot or cold, this is a French take? Have I had clams or mussels? I have. I have had clams or mussels. So it's just like that? Yeah, so then it's not that. That's not bad at all. I couldn't. If it tastes like that, sort of like those. Yeah, no, that's not bad at all. It's a French take. This goes down as a French take, I think. This is definitely a French take. I don't think... I think... It's not hot or cold, it's just French. I think there's no need to really, like, go too far into this one, because... Is a French take timeout worthy? I don't think it is. I think since all of France supports it. That's a good point. Here, let's poll it. Let's poll it. To get takes from people who haven't heard of it. Say, well, let's just poll it. Just take a look. Let's figure that out. If I can get my... I also should figure out my sentences before I start talking, but you know how it is. I am my own worst enemy when I open my mouth. Is a French take timeout worthy? It's 50-50 though. Oh, wait, yes is winning though. Is it... We're testing the waters on how French this take is. I mean, if no other votes come in as like saving votes, this might kill. This vote might kill. Will it kill with Sajam right now live? Will a French take kill? We're figuring it out right now. Considering the votes, it might. Oh, wait, no, now it's 50-50. This might not kill. It won't kill, actually. It went on for a minute. I think a minute-long vote is good enough there. Holy shit! The French take does not kill. It almost does, but it doesn't actually. You got saved by the 50-50. French takes equals hot. Got it? You're spared this time. Yeah, you just... Or lukewarm? I think... I don't know. It depends on the vote, right? The French take kind of... Where we're judged. I guess it's... Yeah, I guess it's just lukewarm. That's because it was a perfect 50-50. And you're gonna continue being spared, considering what you also submitted. By the way, your other take is so hot. I think it's more on fire than anything else I've seen besides Gregory's stuff. Nothing's beating what Gregory has sent in today. What did you miss? You missed some. Don't worry, your other take is hot. Yeah. No, I've seen that one. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. When we get there, you're avoiding a timeout again, considering how hot that take is. Okay, hottest take. SEO is actually good. Well, not 10 out of 10. I genuinely enjoyed it, and anybody who says it's 0 out of 10 is just irony poisoned. Okay, I agree that it's not. I think it's bad though. I think it's still bad though. It can be, my opinion on it is, it can be two things at once. I think the amount of shit talking it gets is undeserved, but at the same time, it's not good. You like season 1 and the first half of season 2? I thought season 1, so the thing about season 1 is it was my first ever, like, anime experience. So I thought it was like back then I kind of liked it, but looking back when I tried to look at it again, it doesn't hold up. It's too now. I guess maybe it's the not having any rose tinted for it, but it's so generic now. At least how it is now, because it can be true at once. It could have been really good back when it came out, but as of current, it's just average. There's 1,000 SAO clones every single day. So, it loses its uniqueness. And there's ones that just do it better. So it kind of... I don't know. That's my view. A lot of the characters didn't really have any depth. That's one thing I didn't like about it. Can't speak on Nat's take. You've never watched it? It's... I don't even know if I could... It's not like a recommendation type thing. Alexization and SAO2 are incredible. Oh, what? SAO Season 2? You liked SAO Bridge? SAO Bridge is really good. The people are so, good at, No, SAO2? Not Season 2? There's a second one? Why is there more? AKA main SAO gun get. Oh, the Kiriko in Gun. Oh, Kirito in Gange Online. Oh, I still don't like him as a protagonist though. I never liked him as a protagonist. Yeah, okay, the spin-off. The spin-off was good. The spin-off is the best thing that came out of the series, I think. The other version of it with the female protagonist is the one that I like more, because again I like her more than him. Yeah, he's stale water for me. I don't know. You guys are all calling Kai Kisuke stale water in the rankings stream, but if he's stale, if he's plain water and toast, then I don't know what Kirito is. He is not, okay? I will not stand for this. No, just the Gun Line with Len, getting her season 2 this year. Oh, if you hate Kirito, watch Alexization. I'm not going to. I'm sorry. I'm too. Cause Isn't there more to do? It'll be a cold day in hell when I watch that series again. Because you promise? The smileys scare me. You've done this. Smileys are scary. Okay. I think this take isn't... I don't know how to rank this one. Should we rank this one? Hot or... I think we'll do this one. We'll rank it. We'll take a look. Smile... If you have never tuned into any of the Dark Souls ones I have, then you would know, if you tune into any Dark Souls, you would know that, what is it? That smileys are terrifying, because it's all Nat's fault, and Gregory's fault. Sorry for disappearing from your family, but that's completely okay. I can't say more without spoiling it, so just trust me. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Oh my god, smile. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna give you the deep lore on that, okay? At any time, anything would happen, right? Where, the outcome was, negative, or I was being lied to, they would always put a smiley after the messages. So now I literally do not trust that emoji. Chat, text emoji. I do not trust it when I see it spammed. It reeks of evil. Literal Dark Souls PTSD. It was scarier than the entire game, actually. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, this is a hot and popular take. I guess no, it is kind of hot and popular. PTSD. Actually true and real. That's literally what happened. It was so scary. It was so horrible. And if we do it again for the other series games that I'm doing, I'm gonna be very, very upset. I'm gonna humph at you for doing such a thing, because I'm starting Hollow Knight after I beat Dark Souls, which I can't do yet because I need to save my files. I have PTSD from Lethal Company, Turret, and Smile. Oh my gosh. Both terrifying, actually. The Smile is worse, I think. Okay, this poll ends here. It's actually unpopular. That's surprising. I thought this would be very lukewarm or very cold. Get you murdered for a cold take. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. Bloom, let's take a talk. Let's take a talk on this one. I think this one's actually very lukewarm. I think this is as lukewarm as it gets. Because I don't actually like sandwiches. So like, I think like sandwiches just taste like bread and they taste bad. Yeah, I'm not a fan of sandwiches, so like I can't really weigh in on this. So that's why I think it's very in the middle, because I've seen people who don't really. It might be a bit, because I've seen so many people talk about cutting the crust off of their sandwiches and stuff, right? But breads are 10 out of 10. Yeah, but the thing is, when you put stuff in between it and all I taste is bread, it just tastes like soggy bread with no redeeming qualities. Where like it's cold in the middle and it's not bready in the middle, so it tastes bad. But breads are 10 out of 10. I think they're okay, depending on what you do with them. If you just eat them plain, then yeah. Bread sandwiches taste quite good, actually. Well, I just mean like sandwiches, all parts of the bread are good, that's true. I think the one thing I don't, yeah, I'm fine with I just eat bread, like, straight up. I don't eat bread with anything else, so, like, I don't know about for sandwiches, so I don't know how cutting them off would be for sandwiches, but I don't cut them off normally. I don't know, I thought it'd be contradictory to not like crusts, but like the slices, but like the slice that is all crust. Oh, I don't like crust on my sandwiches, but I like those edge slices that are all crust. Yeah, no, I think that's not too crazy, I think. I don't think it's like, because I think sandwiches are different, right? They might be, because sandwiches kind of have the stuff in between. Unless you mean, like, do you cut the sides off of your individual bread slices? Or do you cut the sides off of only your sandwiches? Because if it's only your sandwiches, I think that's very not hot. Or it's still lukewarm all the way through, probably. Which is not even a timeout, that's just like an in-between take. Also, just want to forward that the next take I saw is just evil. Excuse me. Actually, you man up and eat the crust first to get the gross part out of the way. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't, you know what, I'm different from that. I think I don't eat bread sides unless I'm eating the full bread. Next way I can understand that. You know, I think this one's we should pull it. I think this one's probably going to be very lukewarm. That's my guess. Dang, you failed. Yeah, you didn't get timed. You didn't get timed out for your take being too cold or too hot. Well, no, if it's too hot, you wouldn't have got timed out. But you didn't get timed out for your take being too cold, and your take wasn't hot enough. So, I think it was at least. We can judge it right now, depending on the votes. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. 3 votes cold. And no votes hot. This is the most... If nobody else weighs in, and this might be the most one-sided... You might have the most guaranteed 10-second timeout. It might actually be on its way, considering... Oh... That's not enough to fix it, but it's not 100% now. Yeah, no, but it's still against you. To the you get banished now. Yeah, you final words, you get banished now. You voted hot to skew the votes. Evil at the very end. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next one. I have so many questions, and that I don't have that I need to get answered. Are you okay? Is my first question. My second one is, explain. And that's not even a question. That's just a statement. Explain, please. I need to know what this is, and I need you to tell me. I'm so... It's like a foot massage, but in what way? Like what? I can't see it. What, like how? What if you're stepping like a pile or like an individual piece? Like what? Like the grid plates? Like depends on what part. Yeah, you need to explain which Legos. Because this is it. If you're talking about like the tiny pieces, that's crazy. But if you're talking about like the bigger pieces, I think it makes more sense. Because the bigger pieces have more surface area for your entire foot, so it wouldn't be as much of like a sharp pain that just hits you when something starts poking you really hard. If it's the corner of a brick, then that would hurt. Yeah, that would be painful. It's hard to explain. All right. I mean, I think I could kind of get this one though. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Like it's not too crazy. I mean, that is the whole one nail versus bed of nails thing. I also enjoyed stepping on a large amount. Yeah. I mean, large amount is yeah. It definitely depends on the amount. I think this one's probably very lukewarm because it depends on the amount. I'm not sure. We could pull it though. We could pull it right now. See how the world feels about this one. This is the one where I thought it would be hot, but I just realized your explanation actually made this one a not hot take. It made it. It might have made it very lukewarm. I mean, yeah, this is the most lukewarm. Usually, like, multiple normal Legos in a pile, but the edges are... Okay. So, yeah, a pile makes sense, but, like, what, the edges, like, by themselves? If you were to, like, take one of those out of the pile and then do that. Yeah, if it was accidental, right? Still hot because it's weird to enjoy it. I can agree with that. I can see that. This one might end as a hot take. I'll give it a full minute, like I did with the other ones. I think it's very in the middle. Yeah, no, it ends in a hot take. Good in the middle. Take, I think, for the kind of hot take. Kind of mixed take. Still a hot take, but like very mixed, I'd say. Okay. I will personally smite you for this message. I don't care about Ryu from Street Fighter. I don't play Street Fighter. I don't care. But you saying Kai Kisuke is boring. Wait, oh wait, no. Kai Kisuke is Ryu from Streets. You're saying that Ryu is more interesting than Kai Kisuke? You are insane. Have you ever looked into any bit of lore for Kai ever? Have you not looked into how cool Kai Kisuke is? Under the Sacred Briars, never stop, just go. Like, yeah, like he's so cool. I mean, compared to the other Guilty Gear characters, he's like Ryu from Streets. No. Have you looked into Ryu's lore? I have not looked into Ryu's lore. I haven't actually, what is that? I haven't actually seen, I haven't actually looked into the Street Fighter lore. I've seen a bit of the Tekken lore, though. I know a bit about Tekken. I know that a bear would run in a governmental position or something, or like the manager of a company, and then he got ejected down the chute. His favorite thing is jumping into light, fierce, stale bread water without ice and dirt. That's actually crazy. That's insane. He's very royal. I could understand like you thinking that, but he's like a royal, right? Like he literally is the king of a country. So he's a bit regal. Oh, referring to a meme? Oh, I haven't heard of that one. That one's new to me. But I think he's very normal. Gotta go, but to add on to my previous tag is also just not like... Also nice to just like roll in a pile of Legos. Oh my god. You made that take not seem as hot as I thought it would be. So I mean, it's all good actually in the end. But bye Barry. Good luck with the rest of your day. Am I able to put in a hot take you don't believe in? Just put it in if you feel like it. Sure. Like again, just put in any you feel like. And we'll judge on how hot it is. I think this take is... Okay. This take is the first one where I'm weighing in on how long the timeout time is. And where I'm weighing in on how long the timeout time will be. Wait, no. I'm gonna reverse this one. If you vote this one as a hot take, I will time you out, Lurker. If people vote this as a hot take, Lurker, I will time you out for, like, 5 minutes. Welcome, Emiliano. We're about to... We've reached a breaking point where Lurker has lied to me live on stream, and we're seeing if Lurker gets a 5-minute timeout. Remember, this take has to be hot for the timeout to work. Got the timeout hammer on standby just in case. We're coming near it. We're nearing it right now. We're right in the middle. Right in the middle isn't anything. Lie about what? Yeah, because of the truth. Lurker said that Kai Kisuke from Guilty Gear is boring. Do you not want this to be a hot take? That would imply that most people consider Kai to be interesting. That's the whole point. I want this to be a hot take. If this is a hot take, then I'm going to ban out. Then I'm going to ban Lurker. Not ban. I'm going to time out Lurker for 5 minutes. If this is a hot take, that's what I want. I want people to think that I want that to be this way. I'm still going to time out Lurker anyway. It doesn't matter the results. Because you said Kai Kisuke is boring. But times are supposed to give the cold takes? True, but then again I make the rules, so I can change them just to be petty and smite somebody. Counterpoint, if hot wins, I will smite you for longer than if cold wins. Think about it. It's funny if more people vote hot, even if you don't believe in it. Come on, vote hot. Get the 5 minute timeout for Lurker. who said something. Welcome. Lurker said that Kai Kisuke is boring, and I'm gonna time him out for 5 minutes if we all consider this to be a hot take. I'm breaking my rules because I said that cold takes is what you timed out, but like, I want this to be this is different. This is different circumstances. You're attacking my boy Kai Kisuke. Cool, you're going in on hot. All right. Yeah, just go out of the poll for hot, and then we'll see how this goes. Let's see if the hammer comes straight on down. It looks like it will. Oh my gosh, it's even. Somebody vote quickly. If nobody else can vote, wait, I don't know if anybody else can vote. Okay, it's been around for 2 minutes, and the poll ends. It is a lose-lose situation for Lurker. Exactly. Lurker said Kai Kisuke is boring, so Lurker dies now. What are your final words before you go away for 5 minutes to think about your actions? Go sit in the corner for 5 minutes. I'm holding up an imaginary microphone right now. Want to hear my hot take? Send your hot take in through the questions box, and I will select it and we'll talk about it. Because I have so many more hot takes to talk about. I have 2 more hot takes to talk about so far. I think this take, yeah, no, Lurker is gonna delay final words. You can't delay him forever. Yep, you have 30 seconds. Your final words have to, your words have to be quick while I peruse through my new questions. You can't escape it by not talking. You're still doomed. So sad. Okay. Well, 07s. The take was too hot. You said Kai Kisuke was boring. So like you, Hellfire. Okay. This one is a good take, actually. I agree with this one. The beach is boring, and it's more trouble than it's worth to get there. I completely 100% agree. The beach is boring. You just go and like look at the water or something. You could look at it from better spots. Depends on the beach. I mean, yeah, but like, if you want to look at the water, you could always just find a spot to, right? I mean, for me, it's not very hard to go look out at the water too, in terms of like not hard to go look at water, I think. Yeah, it takes less effort to like. I'm not like landlocked. I can go see water, right? So like I don't get the appeal. Who the fuck goes to the beach to look at water? Well, I mean, what else is there? The sand? I don't know. Like, the sand is it's just like different ground. I don't know. I agreed, but depends on who you with and if they want and what they have at the pier. I haven't actually been to a pier like that. I've only been to like just sandy beaches. The only reason I go to the beach is for the boardwalk. I haven't been to a boardwalk actually, so. You also get sandy and it's a mess and you get in the car. Yes, it's so all over the place. Who the hell goes to the beach to look at the water? Let's look at water. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else you do at a beach. besides any, like, look at the sand. There's not much, like, it's very not crazy, I think. It's very, like, no, not crazy to think that there's not much to do at a beach. You live in the middle of the state, it's over an hour away. Yeah, I could see that. Gregory, even if you live in a state near the ocean, there are areas where it's a long trip to the beach. Yeah, some beaches are closed off, and like, cause not every time you're near the water is like a public beach. You're supposed to hang out with friends and swim and enjoy cold treats. So I've never gone to the beach with friends because that. So I haven't done that one before, and also I don't like swimming in the ocean. And I haven't. Every time I go there, I just sit down and like draw. Like I just sit in a chair and draw, and then I leave. Because I have nothing to do. And like that's kind of how it happens. I just draw, and then I like with my shoes on, and then I leave. I don't take my shoes off there. Actually, I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't take my shoes off or my socks off, because it's better to have sand in your shoes than sand on your feet. You've been landlocked your whole life, so you value the beach greatly. I think it might just be a varying opinion, right? Because I'm not landlocked. I could just go to I could go look out at a beach, right? Like with a not very long travel time, considering I'm not landlocked. Granted, it's almost an hour. Like it's kind of like it's still like hour length, like hour and a half kind of length, but like it's not crazy long. So I guess it also is a difference in values, right? Depending on how hot or cold the steak is. Because for me, I don't know. It's very simple. I understand that, but you are landlocked from a perspective. It's considerably easier for those who live comparatively closer to the coast. Yeah, I think this question breaks down to two different views, depending on if you're landlocked or if you're not landlocked. If you're in a landlocked like area, the beach matters more to you than if you aren't landlocked. If you live in proximity to the water doesn't really, like, it becomes less important, like, because you could just go there and then it's boring because you've seen it 1,000 times. You have a lot of insecurities, so you stay quite covered up. I also, as you could see, I wear a lot of clothing. I wear a ton of clothing. My average, like, outfit is kind of literally a turtleneck or turtleneck sweater. Do we pull this one? I think we should pull this one, just to see. You love hot beaches, and you never get to go to them, and only have ever had good times at them. I can understand that, yeah. I've only gone to, like, I go to usually cold beaches, and it's, like, really windy, and it's just... Well, like, I've never been to a hot beach. I've always been to a cold one. Cold beaches suck. Yeah, I've never been to like a hot beach before. The water is freezing though. Like the water, like when I used to go to like the beach as a child, right? Like I would not be able to feel my legs. They would be completely like it would be done. And then I'd have to like walk out and be like, I can't feel below my waist. So that's why I don't go to the beaches. Cold beaches are for sightseeing? Yeah, and it's a sight that I've seen a lot, so... Alright, I'll be heading out. Goodbye, Emiliano. Hot beaches are for fun. I've never been to a hot beach, so I wouldn't know. Yeah. Sailing on the rolling main would be considerably more enjoyable than wasting time on the shore. I've been on a boat before. Boats are cool. Like, not like cruise ship boats, but like tiny boats. Like speedboats and stuff. like where you go up to the ocean and then like fish and stuff. Like I've done that before, which is cool. But also seasickness, and also I wouldn't do it again because back then I didn't have a fear of the ocean. Now I do. Now I'm terrified of it. The ocean is endlessly deep. Not really, but it's super deep, and it could kill me. And I'm scared of not knowing. It's the unknown. It's the fear of the unknown. That's really what it is. Also, this take is cold. Fox, your takes have all been cold. You're back, gamers. Welcome back. Big boats warp your perception of the world. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Well, a lot of your takes are super chilly, which puts you in timeout again for another 10 seconds. You've had the most seconds timed out so far. Okay, so now we can't really time out. Oh, no, we can because it's 10 seconds. Well, let's talk about this one. I know, so you said that you posted this when you said that it doesn't have to be a take that you believe in. You just wanted to post a hot take. But what do we think about this one? Do we think that this take is hot or cold? Cold take, he isn't hot. I don't know about his body temperature. Hot take. Wait for the next one, which is one I've heard but don't believe. Yeah, this one is one that you've heard but don't believe, right? This one is this one's an take, I'd say. Like I don't really look into the stuff like this. I don't really pay much attention. I think I'm gonna. By the way, I think I might be ending after the next 3 hot takes. Welcome. Oh, hey. Well, I know the person who sent these takes just left, but Yuri, you might like the next one coming up. Actually, this is 100% a hot take. Oh wait, no, this is kind of a mixed take. You'll see in just a second. I think it's gone. Once this vote ends, you're probably gonna be the next take is probably very, very, very good for you once I pull it up on screen. Yeah, no, I think that's probably with 8 votes. That's a majority. So yeah, I think it's a hot take. You survived this time. Well, the first time with a take that isn't yours, you survive. Okay, this next take is going to be very, very much one that was actually funny that you arrived for. Yuri from DDLC is best girl. So it's really funny that like the next one I picked was in this relation. It was really perfectly timed. It wasn't even like you who posted it either. It was just it was Emiliano who left. Nah, I haven't actually, I don't remember too much of DDLC enough to have a full take on this one. Hot Natsuki tops, no question. I have to sit back from this one and let you all figure this out. Yeah, because I've only ever watched the ending of it to know what happens at the end, because I thought it was just because I never had the game growing up and I just watched other people play it. Yours be my least favorite. Okay, that's good. That might be a hot take with literally Yuri right here in chat right now. You should totally play it. I'll think about it. The main thing is because I already know the big like plot things about it. I know how it ends, right? Like I know how it ends, so I don't know how crazy it would be, you know. The shock value was eliminated already? Yeah, I already know how it ends because it was like all over the internet. I know how it like messes with your files and stuff too. I know all that stuff. You have no opinion on this topic, as I have not played the video game from which the character originated. Yeah. No spoilers. You ask humbly. You humbly ask. Yeah. I won't say anything about it. I won't go into it, but I learned all about it when I watched Markiplier play it. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna say anything about it. I just watched Markiplier play it way back when. I think. Did he? Was it either Mark or something? I'm not wrong. Markiplier played it, right? I'm gonna have to mute tab because I might hear "Hello, everybody, I miss Markiplier." Yes, he did play it. He did actually play it. I was right. Yeah, I watched him play it. I think it'll be interesting. It's a game that you need to go into blind. So yeah. It's a game you need to go into blind, because if you're like me, then any like it doesn't work for me, right? I won't be able to play it because I already know what happens. But I think this is a hot take, which means that Emiliano survives, even though he's not here, but he would have survived. And the final 2 takes are up. Your hot take, Greybucks is the best clipper. This is a cold take. This is as cold as it gets. I think, actually, it doesn't get much colder than this one. Can we all agree? This is very cold. This is quite cold. This is not up for debate. Ice cold take right here. Yeah. This is ice cold right now. Colder than the Antarctic. It's no, don't even pull it. It's too cold of a take. Let's take a look at the final take from the unknown. Really cold. What is it? Egg with ketchup is good. Unknown, are you here to explain specifically what? Holy shit, is that real? Greybox real? I can't believe Grey is here. What do we think? What are we thinking? What's our rating for this one? Our positioning for this one? Because I think eggs with ketchup, depending on the eggs. With that being said, I've heard people do enjoy eating eggs with ketchup. I enjoy scrambled eggs with ketchup. And specifically scrambled, not the other ones. It's a very lukewarm take, I think. Because I see a lot of people saying that it's gross. Eggs are awful in general. I disagree. Eggs are all right in general. You personally, I like eggs, but you can't stand ketchup as a whole. I don't know if that's even a hot take. It's kind of a very medium take, too. Reminder, no more submissions are being taken at this time. Yep, this is the last one. I've yapped for long enough. What are we thinking on this one? Shall we pull it? Shall we pull it to see? Oops, you're bad. No, it's all good. Completely all right. I should do another one of these where like we pull stuff, because it's fun. It's fun to just yap. I need to think about what to do next though. Maybe I'll do another one of these, but maybe I should do a different one. I don't know. I'm still thinking on it. What's our take on this one? Is this one a hot take that eggs with ketchup are good? That egg with ketchup is good, or is it a cold take? What are we thinking? I appreciate, by the way, that what is it? That out of that the person with the scariest takes here got to live to see another day. Where is the bad take? Cold is bad take. So hot, if it's a hot take, that means like it's... If it's a hot take, that means that like you're crazy for thinking this, right? If it's a cold take, it means like everybody believes this. It's very it's very like simple. Like people agree with you. Hot, unpopular, cold, popular. Yeah. You got 3 times out for good takes. Yeah, you got timed out so many times for just having very normal takes on stuff. I think this one, yeah, this one's very in the middle, it seems, actually. There might not be any timeouts or not timeouts. This one's very 50-50. Yeah, because this is a hot take stream. Cold takes need the punishing. Yeah. Cold, because we're looking for the hottest of hot takes here, which Gregory gave us, and I'm terrified. If you want to watch back to know what Gregory did, or if somebody clips it and sends it to you, and you get to see what Gregory did, you get to experience the true horrors. But yeah, hot seems to be taking the edge, and it's been a minute. This is a hot take, so the unknown survives another day. Gregory, you scare me. Here, in fact, I'm gonna just do one last thing, just for people who just arrived. Just show off what Gregory's takes were before we end. I'm trying to see if I can snipe the first one that he did. Because it's too far up now and I can't grab it. Okay. Okay, well I can't grab one of the takes. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Okay, so that was Gregory's first take. And this was Gregory's second take. That's what happened. I think those two take the take. There's no hotter takes in the entirety of the stream. One of his takes is literally on fire. I've always considered Gregory as the smart friend, but today you worry for his sanity. That's what we've learned today. Some of us are a little more unhinged than we ever thought we would be. But I will see you all tomorrow when I don't have any stream ideas, and you all tell me. You all have to give me them. That's what tomorrow is. I don't know what to do for the next week, so I'm stealing from you. No, we're brainstorming as a group. But see you all tomorrow. I will hopefully not oversleep. So, bye-bye now. I suggest you play Hollow Knight. I still need to beat Dark Souls 1. And I also need to get my situation figured out because I can't reach out and play a game. That's my issue. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Silksong is apparently listed on Microsoft's on the Microsoft store. It's good to know that Microsoft is participating in April Fools as well.